What's up, ninjas? Matthias here, Kaga Fitness, Gym Wear Apparel. Today we're reading Genesis chapter 37. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Joseph's dream. And Jacob dwelt in the land where within his father was a stranger, the land of Canaan. These are the generations of Jacob. Joseph, being 17 years old, was feeding the flock with his brethren, and the lad was with the sons of Bela and the sons of Zilpah, his father's wives. And Joseph brought unto his father their evil report. Now Israel loved Joseph more than all his children, because he was the son of his old age, and he made him a coat of many colors. And when his brethren saw that their father loved him more than all his brethren, they hated him and could not speak peaceably unto him. The Sheaf. And Joseph dreamed a dream, and he told it his brethren, and they hated him yet the more. And he said unto them, Hear, I pray you, this dream which I have dreamed. For behold, we were binding sheaves in the field, and lo, my sheaf arose and also stood upright. And behold, your sheaf stood round about and made obstinate to my sheaf. And his brethren said to him, Shalt thou indeed reign over us? Or shalt thou indeed have dominion over us? And they hated him yet the more for his dream and for his words. The sun, moon, and stars. And he dreamed yet another dream, and told it his brethren, and said, Behold, I have dreamed a dream more, and behold, the sun, the moon, and the 11 stars made obeisance to me. Okay. And he told it to his father and his brethren. And his father rebuked him, and said unto him, What is this dream that thou hast dreamed? Shall I and thy mother and thy brethren indeed come to bow down ourselves to thee, to the earth? And his brethren envied him, but his father observed the same. Joseph searched for his brothers. And his brothers went to feed their father's flock in Shechem. And Israel said unto Joseph, Do not thy brethren feed the flock in Shechem? Come, and I will send thee unto them. And he said to him, Here I am. And he said to him, Go, I pray thee, see whether it be well with thy brother, and well with the flocks, and bring me the word again. So he sent him out to the vale of Hebron, and he came to search him. And a certain man found him, and behold, he was wandering in the field. And the man asked him, saying, What seekest thou? And he said, I seek my brethren. Tell me, I pray thee, where they feed their flocks. And the man said, They are departed hence, for I heard they say, Let us go to Dothan. And Joseph went after his brethren, and found them in Dothan. The brothers' conspiracy. And when they saw him afar off, even before he came near unto him, they conspired against him to slay him. And they say one to another, Behold, this dreamer cometh. Come now, therefore, and let us slay him and cast him into some pit, and we will say some evil beast have devoured him, and we shall see what will become of his dreams. And Reuben heard it, and he delivered him out of their hands, and said, Let us not kill him. And Reuben said unto them, Shed no blood, but cast him into the pit that it is in the wilderness, and lay no hand upon him, that he might rid him out of their hands, to deliver him to their father again. And it came to pass, when Joseph was come unto his brethren, that they stripped Joseph out of his coat of many colors that was on him. And they took him and cast him into a pit, and the pit was empty. There was no water in it. And they sat down to eat bread, and they lifted up their eyes and looked, and behold, a company of Ishmaelites came from Gilead with their camels bearing spiceries and balm and myrrh to carry it down to Egypt. And Judah said unto his brethren, What profit What profit it is if we slay our brother and conceal his blood? Come and let us sell him to the Ishmaelites, and let not our hands be upon him, for he is our brother and our flesh, and his brethren were content. Joseph sold to Ishmaelites. Then there passed by a Midianite merchantman, and they drew and lifted up Joseph out of the pit, and sold Joseph to the Ishmaelites for 20 pieces of silver. And they brought Joseph into Egypt. And Reuben returned unto the pit, and behold, Joseph was not in the pit. And he rent his clothes, and he returned unto his brethren, and said, The child is not, and whither shall I go? Jacob, excuse me, Jacob is deceived. And they took Joseph's coat, and killed a kid of the goats, and dipped the coat in the blood. And they sent the coat of many colors, and they brought it to their father, and said, This have we found. Know not whether it be thy son's coat or not. And he knew it, and said, It is my son's coat. Evil beasts have devoured him. Joseph was without doubt rent into pieces. And Jacob rent his clothes, and put on sackcloths upon his loins, and mourned for his son many days. And all his sons and all his daughters rose up to comfort him, but he refused to be comforted. And he said, For I will go down into the grave unto my son mourning. Thus has father wept for him. Joseph sold to Potiphar, and the Midianites sold him into Egypt unto Potiphar, an officer of Pharaoh's and captain of the guard. All right, that's it for Genesis 37. All right, come read with me with Genesis 38. Peace and blessings.